Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany from TV Butter. Today's video is another journal related video. I'm going to share a journal with you. This is a custom order for a lovely lady. She has been waiting for this journal months and months. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I finally finished it and I love how it turns out. So this is a chocolate notebook standard size journal, and I'm going to show you what the cover looks like. I hope it's focusing. So she loves pink and muted pastel colors, so that's why I chose most of the fabrics are muted color, pastel yellow, little flowers. She is a really lovely girl. And yeah, I use a pinky fabric for the whole cover. That is the main fabric, and I collaged different vintage fabric scraps on top of it. And in the corner I have attached 2 vintage buttons. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I really love it. And she loves messy journals. I attached tons of tabs in here, and I also made her a charm. I'm gonna get it trying to focus. Okay, here you go. So this is the charm. Like I said, she loves pink, she loves pastel color. That's why I chose the pastel pink and a little red charms beads in here. And this is a, I don't know, like job shape of beads. So I just put them all together, look like a bookmark, but this is not a bookmark. I just attached them in the center. So as you can see, the tops and the side and the bottom fabrics all around is really messy. It is a messy journal. I think she will love it. Anyway, so this is a flip through. I'm going to do a flip through, and then for this is the part 1. For the part 2, I'm going to make another little pocket or little journals with you all. So I have this idea in my mind for a long time, so today I'm just going to do it, see if I can create something. You know, it's been a long time. Anyway, let's do the flip through first, and then later we are going to create a little pocket kind of journal with me. So let's get started. So if you open it up, it looks like this. It's all wrapped nicely, and then this is the fabric. It's really lovely daisy flower fabrics. The theme is kind of like lovely but vintagey and messy and gypsy. I don't know what the theme is. I don't really have a solid theme for this journal because I want it to be messy, so it's just collage tons of different things. I basically decorate most of the pages in here, so it will be very hard to write things down. That's why I'm going to create another journal for her, which I will show you in part 2. So yeah, because this journal is like really a messy journal. Anyway, so first up is a little half-page tag, and this is a double pocket, and here is a pocket, bigger pocket, and then here is a fabric pocket. And on top of the fabrics, I just attached this little stamps print that in my Etsy. In here in the corner, a side tab here, so you can, oh, let me just grab something, so you can tuck things in this pocket. Oh, it's too big. Jeez, you can tuck in this pocket and this little fabric pocket. Like as you can see, tons of thread, tons of sewing, and this is the botanical book page, and also attach a little fabric tag in here. So if you, it's like a fold out page, and I also have a little key ring in here in the corner for the decoration. And here is a fabric pocket, and I sew the edge with a vintage sari silk, and I also attached 2 vintage button in the corner, and this is the pocket. So this fabric is old, is really old. It's an antique fabric. I don't have too many, so I probably can make a few more journal with it, but yeah, it's not too many. It's like really fragile, but the pattern is so beautiful. And it also has this tassel at the bottom, so you can play with it. I really love it. So of course it's a fabric pocket, so you can tuck things in here. And then this is somewhere you can write things down, you can journal, and a big pinky tab in here as well. And I also ink some patterns on the pages so it won't look too boring. So that's the back. So here is another vintage, really old French metallic ribbon. So this one is really old ribbon as well. So I attach it here. And then this is just some vintage cards. I don't know, it's like ledger card. And this is a little pages, more ledger paper, also tabs everywhere. And then the back is where you can journal. And here is another, I don't know what is it, it's kind of like a dictionary page. And then I also have a little tab in here, but this actually is a pocket. You can put things in here, and this is another pocket. So on top of the pocket, I attached a button and this vintage, I don't know, like a pin. Is it called pin? I think so. With vintage cheesecloth and some cotton fabrics. I really love this one, and she happens to like pink, so that's why I chose this pin for her. So I just kind of like collaged them all together. So pretty though. And this is a vellum paper, kind of like texture. And everything is tea dye in this journal, every single page. And here is a fold out where you can journal, and I also have a little top tab in here, and I do a little bit collage in the corner with cheesecloth, ribbon, and a little teeny tiny stamps in the corner. And more. So this is a pocket. So if you hear something, my landlord actually is cleaning the house, so currently she's vacuuming, so I'm so sorry about the background, but yeah, let's keep doing it. So this is the pocket, and more vintage button and ledger paper, of course. I love ledger. And a little no, this is not sorry, so this is a little ribbon, like a gypsy ribbon. I really love the color so much. And this is another botanical page. In here I just did another collage with this real vintage calling card from the Victorian age. And then I have 2 more vintage button, and this is a skeleton key, and I just decorate a little bit. I do a lot of collage thing in here with fabrics, papers, tag, and you know, a lot of things. So this is another collage with this vintage ticket, but I think it's from Tim Holtz. It's Tim Holtz ephemera. Another tab, another journaling page, another vellum page. So this is another half-page tag. So on this page, of course, I'm going to create a little window that I really obsessed with. So this window, so if you open it up, actually it's a printout from my shop. It's this little teeny tiny Victorian house. So I just had it in here, so it just feels like you're living in a house where you can see, you know, this Victorian house. So I really love this idea. And of course, cheesecloth everywhere. And this is another illustrated book page. Another graph fold out, as you can see. And some botanical dictionary page. So this talks about butterflies and moths. And this is the centerpiece, which is an envelope. I also attached vintage button in here in the corner, and I sew it with the solid silk. So if you open it up, you can access to the pocket. And then this is the other side of the dictionary page. More journaling spaces, more illustrated pages. So here is another tab. I just feel like it's autumn, it's fall. Fall is coming, so that's why I also attached some fabrics with the autumn kind of theme colors. And here at the back actually is a tag, but you can kind of like, twist it around, move it around, so you can put your pictures underneath if you don't want to show to people, so you can put your pictures underneath. And more journaling pages with more colorful ribbon. And this is another botanical page, which also is a fold out. And here is a tuck spot, more top tabs in here. And then this is another ledger paper. This is another tabs with a pocket. So I did another collage on the pocket as well, with the pin and with more gypsy thread and a vintage ticket, cheesecloth. The essential for junk journals. I really love those. More tabs, and here's another collage in the corner, and then more journaling pages. So this is another pocket where you can put photos, letters, papers. And this is a real Victorian calling cards. It's a furniture company. I just really like the illustration here, so I just tuck it in here. Also more little bits and pieces fabric. This is the other side of the pocket. More journaling spaces, more smaller pages. Another ledger paper with this vintage gypsy thread. So on the other side of the pages, actually I just tuck in a lot of different sizes of paper, so you can journal more at the back in here. I just don't want to waste it, because sometimes I cut into the chocolate notebook size. I do have a lot of paper scraps, so I just don't want to waste them. So I just tuck it in here and I sew it all around. You can use it. It's really secure, and I just love it. And there's more tabs in here, more those stamping, inking, and this is the botanical pages with more tabs. And then this is the last page, and is another tuck spot in here, which is a pinky vintage theme tuck spot. And this is the back of the chocolate notebook. So this is your journal, girl, lovely girl. I hope you enjoy this journal. I hope you love it. I really do, because I don't know, just think it's really lovely with all different theme colors and different ephemera in here. Every pages is decorated. There's no pages is plain white, because they're all tea dye. And yeah, I just really love the collage. And from the side you can see all the tabs, the cheesecloth on the top as well. It's all messy. It's not a regular chocolate notebook. So yeah, I hope you like this journal, and let's go into part 2. Maybe I will split this video into 2 parts. So the notebook that I'm going to make, or a journal or tuck spot, whatever you want to call it, is sending to her with this childless notebook as an extra gift from me, because she has been waiting months for this journal. So yeah, in part 2 or next video, I'm going to create something. I hope you enjoyed this video. So I will see you in the next video very soon. See ya!